Hi, my name is Frank.
I'm Sheri.
Welcome to Vinyl Dens on channel 33 RPM, your channel for vinyl gear and more. This is the segment where we check out cool music rooms from across the vinyl community and around the world. Today we're checking out four music rooms, and I invited Sheri to be on the show. Usually I do by myself, but I thought it'd be fun and interesting to get a woman's perspective as well on some of these music rooms. So, without further ado, let's get into this. As I said, we've got four. The first one comes from William. William is 58 and lives in Iowa, USA. He says he's been collecting since he was a teen. He has over 3,000 records, including a lot of Beatles, Stones, Clash, Dylan, and more. Let's see what he said.
As you can see, I live in a small, under 700 square foot loft, so all of my music is in my living space. I used to collect signed records, so I have those framed in my long entryway.
He says, my hardware is pretty modest. As you can see, I have two TIAC turntables along with the Marantz 2220B receiver from the late 70s. I still listen with my Bose 201s that I bought in the late 1980s. All right, let's check it out. So I guess this first picture is the signed records he has along his entryway.
You know, I really like that because, you know, usually like with entryways, it's just a lot of dead space, and I really like how they're all lined up really nice. You've got an awful lot in there, which is nice, and they're so straight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you get them in such a straight line like that?
I can't hang a picture to save my life.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna actually just be very girly and step aside and say I love the brick.
That does look cool, hey? I mean, it's got that industrial...
It does, I love it.
Loft look.
So let's take a look here. Oh, he's got the same chair as you do.
Oh, yeah, he kind of does. I bought a similar chair to that one. I call it the Frank chair.
The single chair, the single gray chair we're talking about. Those are really. We have one just like that. It's very comfortable. We kind of fight for it, but
I like the records.
Yeah, I like them on either side. It's really great storage space in between that. It looks really comfortable in there.
Oh, it's Marantz. I love the old school, highly sought after receiver. So he's got the new RCA record cleaning brush on top. I'm sure it does a fine job, but if you're able to track down one of the vintage ones, I would go for that one. Another view here of the room. Is that a bar over there?
I don't know. Either a bar, it looks like an eating area, maybe going into the kitchen.
And there's a long view. Look at all the records.
Oh, I love that. And it's very neat. So you've got a lot of records there, but you've got them placed very neatly, so it just looks like a really comfortable area.
Yeah, records, hardwoods. I wonder what the echo is like in there. I mean, with all the hardwood flooring and the brick walls, if that's an issue at all. And he's got the big TV there. I would hang out in this place. Sure, let's move to a loft.
Okay.
William, digging the room, man. Thanks so much for sharing. Okay, this next one comes from Jason. Jason's 44 and he's in Melbourne, Australia. I'm going to read to you what he wrote. Here's my music room, also a study. I've been collecting for nearly 3 years with 230 albums with anything from jazz to death metal. I'm running an EAT B-sharp turntable with an Ortofon Blue cartridge and stylus. Again, I think the Ortofon Blue is probably one of the most popular cartridges, stylus, styli in the vinyl community. I dig mine. It sounds great. It also has a Vincent preamp, an Emotiva, if I'm pronouncing that right, amp, and Klipsch. That's always a mouthful for me. Klipsch. R15M speakers.
The two overhead wall lights were the best investments. Excellent light over the turntable as I'm changing and cleaning albums and positioning the tone arm. Took a year of campaigning with my lovely wife to turn our only spare room into a dedicated listening space. We now spend most of our time in here relaxing. To top it all off, we have an ethanol burner in our Victorian fireplace to set the mood.
Let's take a closer look at some of these photos.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I like it, especially, like, I don't know if you guys, I guess you guys share this space.
Being Jason and his wife.
Jason and Katrina, I think was the other name on there. I think I really like it. I like the two sides on either side with the records in between. And there's a lot of nice lighting in there.
I like that. Those are the lights you must have been talking about. I like it. I also think it's kind of funny because it's such sort of a classy area and such a chill area, and the record you see is Dying Fetus.
Yeah, I like that.
What else can we say about it? I mean, it looks great. What kind of turntable was that again? EAT B-sharp turntable. I wasn't familiar with that one. I like those shelves.
Yeah.
Is that an IKEA thing? No.
Not IKEA here, at least, if it is. But I like the design on the shelves. I like the color of the brown.
Yeah, again, it's got the hardwood floor going. Looks like a really relaxing, cool, fun listening space. There's the... Oh, okay, look at this.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can see where you guys would both be relaxing in there.
Got the dual chairs going on. There is the gear hardware. I mean, that looks really good. It's got a Vincent preamp and an Emotiva amp. I'd love to get into separates like that someday. Love the glowing of the tubes there as well.
That fireplace does set the mood really nicely.
Yeah, it looks classy. Mm-hmm. It's much classier than I am.
No, I like it. I like the everything behind on the wall there too, on those 3 little shelves. Looks really good.
I don't know. I could chill out in this room for sure.
Yep.
I dig it. Jason, awesome. Thank you for sharing these photos.
Dear 33ers, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. A thumbs up also helps this channel continue to grow. I appreciate your support.
All right, this next one comes from Scott Jacobs. He's 55 years old and he lives in Washington State.
Scott says, I've only been collecting the last 6 months or so. Being off work for a bit was the perfect time to get into this great hobby. I repainted a spare bedroom and bought some listening chairs as well as some molding from Home Depot that I flipped upside down. I added a 1/2 inch backer and used that for the wall shelving. I'm mostly into hard rock, metal with some random Clapton thrown in, and a bit of softer stuff the girlfriend likes.
All right, in terms of gear, he says I have a modest setup at the moment that consists of a Project primary turntable. Again, Klipsch. I have problems with that. Klipsch Edition R15 PM speakers. Let's take a close look at this.
Shouldn't it be R15 PM?
What did I say?
You keep saying R15.
I guess so, R15.
I don't know.
Okay, there's a turntable. It looks nice. What kind of brush is that? That looks like a disc washer, groove washer brush, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm assuming those are coasters on the side?
Coasters? Yeah, they look like little
coasters. I like those.
Little record coasters. So yeah, I love... Oh, I made a mistake there. I said... Okay. So it's got the Project Primary Klipsch Edition turntable, as well as Klipsch R15 PM speakers. Right. I read that wrong. So I love it. I love the groove washer brush. I've said it before. I think that's the best record cleaning brush on the market today. Whoa!
Oh, I like that.
I like the wall of... So this...
The wall of fame.
So this is the... I guess he made those record shelves himself, he was saying. So that's really nice. Great job on that, Scott.
That's really nice, actually, yeah.
I'm not a color person, Sheri, but you comment on the colors of the stuff. What's going on?
I like it. It's really warm, like, for me. I like to see all of the different records, and it matches in nicely with the chair that's in there.
I like the Ozzy Osbourne poster on thing on the ground. Madman Loose in New York. That's the Diary of a Madman tour. And there we go. There's a wide angle.
Okay, so I get it now. It's like on both sides of it too. I really like that.
So that's his and hers, Scott. And I think I saw Christine or Christina, so that must be her chair. Sure, maybe we need his and hers music chairs for our space.
Just know they would end up being hers and hers.
There we another close-up of it.
Oh yeah, Christina, they got their names right on there. I like that.
You don't even have to get out of the chair to change the tunes.
No, just slide a little bit over to the side and there you go.
Yeah. So what's the softer stuff that Christina likes? All I see is old school metal there. Okay, here's a close-up of the shelving he used.
Oh, see, okay, so I like that. I see where there's a little lip and you can just fit the record right into there. I really like that, and it's got the nice design on the front.
Cool. We dig it, Scott. Yep. Good job on the room, man. And this next one comes from Nick from Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA. Sheri, what does he say?
When I moved out of my parents' house, I made the mistake of leaving my vinyl collection, and when they moved, they sold off and threw out all of my vinyl.
Ouch.
It wasn't until early 2018 that I decided to begin the process of rebuilding my collection. I'm currently at about 560 albums and have even gotten my 3 children, ages 15, 13, and 10, into listening to records. Okay,
in terms of gear, Nick says his vinyl den is still a work in progress. He says, I think my next step is to upgrade my equipment. I currently have a AT LP60 and Edifier bookshelf speakers. I really enjoyed your channel, and it's even inspired me to start my own YouTube channel, The Vinyl Den. Hey, I like the name of his channel. Awesome. Okay, let's check this out. Whoa, Sheri, look at that.
That's a nice collection there.
That's I'm looking at the bobbleheads.
They got the Simpsons. I don't know. I don't think those are bobbleheads.
No?
No, I don't believe.
No, they're not
that
bobbleheads, you're right.
That you got the Simpsons over there.
I see Chucky.
You got your little horror section there. I like it.
What are these headlines? Sports, Detroit Free Press. So this is basketball. You know, full confession, I've never, even on TV, watched a basketball game in my life. Have you ever watched a basketball game? Mm-hmm. On TV?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I watched the Raptors win last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've never seen a basketball game. The only game I've ever seen was in person when I saw the Harlem Globetrotters as a kid.
Well then, okay, so then you just lied because you did see
I
the
guess
game.
so. They're not a real team.
Good record choices.
He's got the Beatles Butcher cover. I'm assuming that's not an original one, but if it was, that's worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars right up there. He did not mention it's original, so I'm going to assume it is a bootleg, or I'm not sure what, maybe.
The thing that I like about it is that you have a space for all of the stuff that clearly is nostalgic for you, or that you collect, and I like areas like that because it makes them more personable.
Yeah, he's got the same IKEA picture ledge as we have. Looks like got a couple up together. So IKEA has discontinued the longer ones, but I recently found some at another store called Jisk. They're 4-footers, not 7, but they still work. I also noticed he also has a groove washer record cleaning brush. My favorite, as we said in the earlier video, I think it's the best record cleaning brush on the market today. Whoa!
Oh, that's a nice picture.
So this is the long view. Okay, so this is obviously his basement. Okay, it's got newspapers on both sides. So obviously he's into basketball and he's into records.
Some movie memorabilia as well in there.
I would love to hang out with Nick, man. We got a lot.
It looks
in
like
common here.
it looks like a fun place to hang out.
Yeah, and he's a dad too. He's getting his kids into it, which is awesome. Next time, I've never been in the area, but
next time we're in your house,
I'd love to hang out there. Awesome, man, awesome. All right, guys, that's today's episode of Vinyl Dens. What do you think of Sheri being a co-host on this?
Please like me.
I thought it was fun having a perspective on it, so I'd love to have you back doing this segment at some point. It was fun. Dear 33ers, let us know what you thought of today's episode. If you would like to contribute your music room for consideration for an upcoming episode, there's information in the description below this video in terms of where to send it to and what we're looking to. I look forward to seeing your submissions. Otherwise, dear 33ers, we hope each and every one of you guys a fantastic week. Until next time, keep on spinning.